Yo guys, what's going on? Life of Rio here, and I'm bringing you guys my Synoid Gammacor build. Now guys, I finally got a Riven. I was lucky enough to get a Riven for the Synoid Gammacor, and I really wanted to share this with you guys. Now, we all know that the Synoid Gammacor used to be one of the most powerful secondaries, one of the most powerful secondaries from back in its time. And so, used to having this weapon on, it was like you didn't need a primary, you didn't need a melee. God dang it, you're lucky you needed a Warframe just to shoot this thing, because if you didn't, you could just go in there with just this freaking weapon by itself and you would just do perfectly fine. This used to wipe out enemies in such end game levels. It was amazing. Now what DE went ahead and just messed with this weapon on was just the ammo efficiency is just so freaking terrible. The ammo efficiency is just so bad. Honestly, personally, I think that this weapon should be buffed back, because if you bring this weapon back into meta, it would just be on par with like things like the Pox. Yes, the Pox have bad ammo efficiency, but ridiculous amount of damage and just armor wiping. There's a lot of weapons that, you know, this weapon could be back in tiers with, and I think that they should re-look at this weapon so we could have more of a variety of weapons to even use. So guys, let's go ahead and check out the fashion frame. Let's look at Rhino. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Scale 1 to sexy. Am I failing? Let me know. Anything less than sexy, I'm failing, guys. So I just also wanted to point this out for you guys. These videos that you've been seeing with me in the semi locker room, these are just, I like to call them like video catch up. So these are type of videos that I'm catching up on that I should have already done, because you guys know I like to just do weapon not weapon, I don't do much weapon builds. I tend to mainly do Warframe builds and end game run, endurance runs. You guys know that's what my channel is made off of. So in between, a lot of people's been asking me for builds, and when I looked at my channel, I was like, you know what, I don't have any builds really for just weapons too much. So I'm going to be doing in between videos in the semi locker room. You guys know I don't respect too much of the semi locker room gameplay, but this will be in order for me to catch up, because you guys know that in order for me to show you guys end game footage, I need to be in MOT the void or doing high level Grenier, doesn't matter what, for at least 2 to 4 hours. So it's a lot harder for me to get out my gameplay to you guys. So in between, this will be like weapon catch-ups and reviews on weapons that I should have already done, and just to show you guys up-to-date builds anyway, because a lot of these weapons don't have up-to-date builds on a lot of channels. So let's go ahead and take a look at my Gammacor build, right? So with the Gammacor, guys, this is a 4 formal build. My Riven is a D polarity. I know how a lot of people feel about Rivens, but I'm actually excited to see how this weapon performs. So I have 46.7 electricity, 22.2 damage to Grenier. The electricity is awesome because that adds to overall base damage, and electricity is easy to create corrosive and stuff like that. So electricity as a base is awesome to have. Damage to Grenier is fantastic, plus 22%. We have a plus 74.3% critical chance. Now that one I could have gone without. I would have rather had overall damage, but for some reason, as I kept rolling it, I kept getting critical chance. So I'm like, is this gonna be a trend? So I just said forget it. The only reason why I said forget it is because I wanted to test this for you guys, which is the negative 28.7 fire rate. And we all know the nerf that came to the Synoid Gammacor was that DE nerfed the ammo efficiency. So having a negative fire rate, I wanted to see if this could at least help the weapon in any kind of way. So let's go ahead and test this out for you guys. And I know a lot of people that used to just love this weapon because this weapon was just so ridiculous. So we're going to be testing this against level 130 corrupted heavy gunner. So let's go ahead and jump out here with Rhino. We're going to iron skin up. You guys know the meta. We're going to stump him out, and then let's see how long this takes to kill, if it's going to slow down the fire rate at all. Let's pay attention to the ammo that I'm burning through, and I'm burning through this pretty quick to not really take him to at least half a health. Now, back in the day, guys, this weapon would have already ran through this target. Like this heavy gunner would have been nothing. So as of right now, I am not feeling, look at this, I am actually basically out of ammo. Only 132 remaining in the clip. So overall, this really didn't help the weapon. And I think DE for weapons like this, like Rivens, will not help weapons like this that have taken such a significant nerf. I really think that DE needs to revisit these weapons and kind of add it back into the added back into the meta, because as of right now, so many secondaries are way better than this that you don't even need to choose this weapon. And the thing that gets me is this: the weapon has a faint disposition, and people have been stopped using this weapon. So the formula for DE for giving it a Riven disposition is basically on how frequently the weapon has been used. If the weapon is one of the most go-to weapons that people are just consistently picking, then it's going to have a faint disposition. If people aren't using that weapon, then it's going to have a strong disposition. And if people are just kind of sort of, jumping out picking the weapon every now and then, every other month they remember it, then it has basically a neutral disposition. So since so many people have dropped this weapon, I know a lot of people that's even deleted this weapon, there's no reason for the disposition on this weapon to even be a feint. Now, if the calculation system is still determining the usage of this weapon from when it first came out, I don't think that's right, because so many weapons would have already been a feint disposition if that was the case. I think DE just did not want to bring this weapon back into the meta, and so they made it personally a feint disposition. Let me know in the comment section what you guys feel about that, idea of what I formed of how you guys think that this is a feint disposition, because overall this weapon has been out of people's favorites for so long. It's been going for so cheap. It's just mastery fodder for a lot of people, that this weapon should have definitely been a strong disposition, and it should have brought it back to the forefront of the other great secondaries that we have. So let me know what you guys think. Apparently this Riven did not help it at all, and I'm kind of disappointed at the fact of how it turned out. But let me know what you guys think, how you guys feel about the Synoid Gammacor, and I will catch you guys later on the next Warframe video. Hold on, how we're gonna end it? We gotta end it right. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? Nah, that could be, no, I want to end it like this. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys later on the next Warframe video. You guys have a great one, and thank you guys so much for the support, man. Be sure to click the link in the description for my Discord and my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, guys, and you guys have an amazing day.